Big crash crews in the median strip by exit 46 causing delays there as well. North of town looks good. 495, 93, Route 3, Route 1 East. 128 is free and clear, one end to the other. And downtown, keep an eye on that Storer Drive off-ramp. Top to bottom, it's slow getting onto Storer Drive. Next update comes your way at 10:13 on WBZ's Traffic on the Threes.
Engage in learning experiences that inspire extraordinary levels of personal scholarship at Bridgewater State. Visit bridgew.edu/fall2010 for information about classes that start September 2nd. Bridgewater State, delivering the breadth, depth, and quality programming of a university for more than a century.
WBC News Time 10:05, and we're going to take a look at that rally at the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C. yesterday on the 47th anniversary of Martin Luther King's I Have a Dream speech. Analysis with Steve Roberts in a moment.
Couple of things. You're replacing your windows this fall, and you want a couple of things. You want a good window and a good price, and we have both. We're Right Window. R-I-T-E, Right Window. Our customers tell us, look at all these letters. They say stuff like, I love your window, I love your price. So, we figured we'd go for more love. We're having a 25% off sale. Gotta love that. Right Window's most efficient Energy Star window installed lifetime warranty, 25% off. And the window, it's so good the government gives you up to $1,500 back just for putting it in. Because all of our windows qualify for the energy savings tax credit. The Right Window 25% off sale. But you gotta hurry, the sale ends this month, so give us a jingle. Give us a call. Here's our jingle. Yeah.
Call Right Window.
Call 800-639-7000. 800-639-7000. Replace your windows, save 25%. Call Right Window right now.
Sunny and hot today, high 92. There could be a little bit of a cooling along the coastline for a while this afternoon. If you're thinking, oh, it's too hot for the beach, no, the beach might be the perfect place to be actually today. 79 degrees, and of course down on the Cape, in the outer Cape, we're looking at some big surf for all of those of you who like to body surf or go surfing. We're looking at big surf because of the storms out to sea. We're watching those storms for you. And we've got the AccuWeather forecast coming up with Melissa Mack at 10:10. Conservative talk show host Glenn Beck held a Restore Honor rally at the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C. on the 47th anniversary of Martin Luther King's I Have a Dream speech. This, of course, was yesterday. Now, it's estimated that hundreds of thousands of people attended this rally, which was said to be secretly organized by the Tea Party. ABC senior political analyst Steve Roberts joins us this Monday with his analysis.
Well, look, the first thing is that it was totally legitimate for Glenn Beck to hold this rally. This notion that from some liberals that Martin Luther King of the Civil Rights Movement owned the Lincoln Memorial and that Glenn Beck shouldn't speak there, they're being inconsistent. You got to be able to defend everybody's right to speak and gather, and particularly in the heart of Washington. And it's certainly true that the vast crowds he attracted reflected a very strongly felt set of views that are making a great impact on American politics this year. The conservative Republicans have nominated a whole series of candidates in Senate primaries, often beating back the established Republican choice in Kentucky and Colorado and Nevada and Alaska. It's happened in a lot of places. But there are two questions here. One is this movement in the Republican Party going to succeed in November? Will a vast group of moderate independents vote for these somewhat extreme candidates, or will the Republicans give the Democrats an opening to retain control of the Senate because of this? The second larger question is the underlying criticism of Barack Obama as somehow not a legitimate president, not a Christian. Glenn Beck said on Fox News over the weekend of Obama's religion, I don't know what this is other than it's not Muslim, it's not Christian, it's a perversion of the gospel of Jesus Christ. Well, if 18% of Americans think Obama is a Muslim, which is wrong, if 43% cannot identify him as a Christian, where are they getting their misinformation from? They're getting it from people like Glenn Beck. And to say that this is an apolitical rally is profoundly wrong. It was very political.
And that is Steve Roberts joining us on WBZ. We'll have more on our website, WBZ.com. And we're going to check out what's in store for us weather-wise in just a moment with Melissa Mack, who's coming in now watching the radar for us. But, of course, we've got Wall Street.
Up to the second. News, traffic, and weather.
At home, at work.
Online. At WBZ.
WBZ.com. And we check Wall Street with Tracy Junkie on this Monday morning. Good morning to you, Tracy. Good morning, Lori. Wall Street has a lot of economic data to dig through this week, cast by the August jobs report on Friday. And in the meantime, we're getting a look at consumer spending in July. Wall Street kind of taking a middle-of-the-road reaction to all of this so far. The Dow is falling about 16 points. The NASDAQ and S&P are each down just 1 point. Our spending grew faster than our incomes last month, which means people were dipping into savings. The government says consumer spending was up 0.4% in July. Income rose by half that, and our savings grew less than expected. Employers are spending more on us in terms of salaries than in 2009, but the human resources company Hewitt Associates says the salary increases are far less than its forecast this time last year. Hewitt says salaried workers are seeing an average increase of 2.4% this year, following record low pay hikes a year ago. Business reports at 8 and 38 past the hour. Tracy Junkie, MarketWatch.com on WBZ News Radio 1030. All right, Tracy, thank you very much. WBZ News time is 10:10. Weather on the 10s, the extended WBZ AccuWeather forecast with Melissa Mack. And Melissa, we're going to hit you up a little bit about Hurricane Earl before we talk about the hot temps. Okay. I was talking to the surfers. I spent the week down the Cape, of course, and
great place to be.
Yeah, down at Nauset, and the waves were starting to get a little bit big. Mm-hmm. And I'm thinking, how big is this surf going to be? Is this going to hit us, Hurricane Earl?
Right now it does not look like a direct hit. We're getting updates every 3 hours, and our models come out about every 6 hours. As of right now, it looks like the eye of the hurricane would be about 135 miles off the Cape and the islands. What does that mean? Well, it wouldn't be hurricane force winds. It could mean potentially tropical storm force winds. Of course, high surf, potentially dangerous rip currents. We'll have to watch for beach erosion. We really have to keep our eyes though, because it's just a little farther west. It could be detrimental to the south coast, the Cape and the islands. We mean a big difference. Always working very hard on historically speaking. Here with us and on every 10 minutes. Thank you, Melissa. Always working hard. We appreciate it. Yeah. You had a great weekend. I did. I love the weather. And the weather again real slow. Today's forecasting is hot. Sunny, not moving, high sunny, low 90s, not sunny.
Weather too hot in the 90s, but you know what? Low humidity for a couple of days, so enjoy it. 79. Feels great out there now. We get traffic in a minute. Help others. The Salvation Army should know. They've been helping people for nearly 150 years. That's why you should trust your donated vehicle to the Salvation Army. Just pick up the phone. They'll handle all the details. Towing is free, and you'll receive an IRS-approved tax receipt. Donate your used vehicle to the Salvation Army. Call 800-SA-TRUCK. That's 800-SA-TRUCK. Or visit online, sacardonation.org. The Salvation Army. WBZ News Time, 10:13. The Subaru dealers of New England all-wheel drive traffic on the 3s with Rich Kirkland.
Lori, thank you very much. Traffic update being brought to you by the Good Neighbor Pharmacy. The BZ phone force have been working hard this morning. Here's what's going on out there right now. Watch out for the backup on 495 southbound from Route 3 right down to 4 and 225 because of an earlier crash on 495 southbound at 225. Again, the crash is gone. The backup is not. Also, a spin out in Lawrence will slow you down in 495 going northbound. Left-hand lane by 114. Then they're working in the highway in the median strip by exit number 46. Delays are happening there as well. Staying north of town on 128 southbound, left lane grass cutting has pushed you back almost 4 and 225 on the southbound side of 128. In New Hampshire, the Everett Turnpike southbound work crew after the Bedford tolls slows down traffic there as well. South of town, a multi-car crash in Braintree on 128 southbound in the breakdown. The backup is about Route 28 right now. Watch it. They're working in Plymouth on Route 3 going southbound right now, left-hand lane, right up to exit number 4. West of the city, the pike is going on right. Downtown, they're getting rid of 3 breakdowns outbound side of the Tobin Bridge. Next update comes your way at 10:23 on WBZ's Traffic on the 3s.
At Good Neighbor Pharmacy, your health is their concern. With over 3,300 locations nationwide, there's probably one right around the corner. To find a Good Neighbor Pharmacy near you, log on to goodneighborpharmacy.com or call 888-GNP-FTOR.
We've got sports coming up, and we have a new box office giveaway, and that's coming up in just a moment on WBZ, so keep it right here.
Are you suffering from poor water pressure? Can't do laundry and take a shower at the same time? Suffer no longer. Skillings & Sons has the ability to take your existing well system and upgrade it affordably to provide the pressure you need. Then go ahead and water your lawn while you wash the dishes. Skillings & Sons can also treat your water to keep it fresh and clean. Visit skillingsandsons.com. For over 40 years, they've been bringing water technology to a whole new level.
Planning your holiday barbecue? Give your family and friends the best quality hot dogs on the market today. Pearl Country Club, made right here in the Boston area, guaranteeing freshness. Look for Pearl Country Club hot dogs and deli meats in your supermarket's deli case, and now also in the packaged meat case. That's Pearl Country Club. So when you want to serve up the very best quality, pick up Pearl Country Club hot dogs and deli meats, locally made and guaranteed fresh. Ask your supermarket deli man for Pearl Country Club hot dogs and deli meats.
Please join Richard Rubino and Sam Lang, hosts of the Protecting Your Wealth radio show, on Tuesday, October 5th at Cafe Escadrille in Burlington, or Thursday, October 7th at Lombardo's in Randolph. Learn how to protect your estate and follow those 2 rules. Rule number 1, just don't lose the money. And rule number 2, don't forget rule number 1. Call 866-370-1600. That's 866-370-1600. Sponsored by Rubino and Lang, LLC. Call 866-370-1600.
Here's another WBZ box office.
Caller 11, right now at 617-931-1030, you will win a family 4-pack of tickets to the 122nd annual Spencer Fair.
Jeep do Jeep. What's up, buddy? Long time no see. Nowadays you're taking off weekends.
How are you?
Nowadays you're taking weekends off.
No, I had to go work in the North End.
Oh,
We had a big fee. Yeah, it was from 7 to the morning to night.
Oh, I see.
I went to bed 4 o'clock in the morning.
That's why I saw.
You know how crazy? We did 110,000 in 2 days. 110,000. Oh,
Even
yes,
here,
really?
This guy, he came out of nowhere from another Regina Pizza or somewhere.
Really?
He was like carrying pizza bags.
Really?
Yeah, and he was like 9 o'clock in front of your store, and I said, "What are you doing?"
Really?
Yeah.
Who was this?
I said, "What are you doing?" And he said, I called. They didn't answer. Yeah, of course they didn't answer because it's closed. They closed 6 o'clock, and he said, "Oh, I was about to take a lot of pizza here."
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
How
3
many?
bags, 3 pizza bags, the big bags.
Are you serious?
I'm serious. He was in front of. Where you come from? How you come in?
Yesterday at 9 o'clock?
9 o'clock, yeah. And I said, "How you come in?" And he said, the front door is open."
Oh, any plan to remove the water for entrance inside?
All right, man.
Yes, sir. Right away.
WBZ News Time 1022. Traffic in a minute.
Hello, this is Stephen Spano.
And this is Francine DeWicki.
We are experts in caring law.
We can help you save your home and money if your spouse goes into a nursing home.
We can help you avoid probate.
If your loved one has passed away and not taken steps to avoid probate, we can help maintain family harmony and avoid high probate costs with our dedicated team of professionals.
We can help you get through the confusing documents and sort through the competing lenders if you're considering a reverse mortgage.
We can help you if you're considering an assisted living residence or a nursing home and are confused by complex options and documents you are asked to sign.
We can create a plan to be sure that your estate goes where you want it to go. Our dedicated staff has hundreds of years of combined experience.
Let our family help your family.
Call the law offices of Stephen Spano and Francine DeWicki at 781-231-7800. On the web at caringlaw.com. Call 781-231-7800.
WBZ News Time 1023, and now the Subaru dealers of New England all-wheel drive traffic on the 3 Series. Rich Kirkwood.
Yeah, it's a warm one out there, Lori, and we have some slowdowns as well, some short tempers possibly. Traffic update being brought to you by your New England Toyota dealers. Watching traffic south of Boston right now on 128 southbound. It's heavy from Route 28 to a breakdown lane crash by 37 in Braintree. 128 northbound, they're working at by Ponkabog left-hand lane. They're working in Plymouth on Route 3 southbound left-hand lane. Exit number 4, the expressway northbound is Grand Ave to Columbia Road, slow going. And watch for the Brockton work crew, 24 southbound right-hand lane at 123. Now, north of town, most of the highway is okay, but they are doing some grass cutting on 128 southbound by 2A. Traffic rolls back, actually it's at Route 2, traffic goes back to 2A. 495 northbound, work crew in the median by exit number north 46. And also slow on 495 southbound still at this hour from Woburn Street southbound right down to Boston Road in Westford. West of town, the Pike 29. They're all right. Downtown, we had some breakdowns early on the Tobin Bridge. They're gone. Everything else is okay, but that levered ramp is still slow getting on the Story Drive. Next update is at 10:33 on WBC's Traffic on the 3.
Star Safety System is Toyota's industry-leading active safety package, which is standard on all their vehicles. For more information on Toyota's commitment to safety, please visit Toyota.com. Toyota, moving forward. WBC News Time 10:24. Zach, it's about time. I thought you'd forgotten we were supposed to meet after I got out of band practice. So how was it?
That was what?
You know, that exam you had to take. Remember, you texted me about it this morning.
Ah, I aced it. Piece of cake.
Really?
Yeah, it was better than I thought. She said I did fine and that I don't have to take another for 6 months. And I didn't even have to study for it.
Wait a minute. You did great without studying, and you don't have to take another exam for 6 months? What class was this anyway?
Oh, no class, Katie. It's the oral exam I just had with my dentist.
Before you take that first exam in the classroom this year, the Massachusetts Dental Society reminds you to take one in the dental office. For more information or to find a dentist in your area, visit massdental.org.
Well, Zach, I hope you thank your dentist. Why? Because it's probably the best grade you'll get on any exam this year.
Yeah, you should talk, smart mouth. When it comes to your oral health, as with other things in life, your mouth can say a lot about you.
WBZ News Time 10:25, 80 degrees now, high today of 92.
The Osgood File. I'm Charles Osgood on the CBS Radio Network. The city of New Orleans marked a sad anniversary yesterday.
It has been 5 years since that fateful storm barreled through the Gulf. 5 years since the levees broke and drowned our city. 5 years. And we still grieve for the 1,836 Americans who lost their lives.
Mayor Mitch Landrieu, speaking, of course, of Hurricane Katrina. President Obama was there to mark the anniversary and to describe what happened as he wants it to be remembered.
It was a natural disaster, but also a man-made catastrophe. A shameful breakdown in government that left countless men and women and children abandoned and alone.
According to a CBS News poll, a large majority of Americans believe the government is not prepared now to deal with another hurricane as powerful as Katrina. More after this.
Geico has some bad news. There is no money tree, and there is no gold at the end of the rainbow. However, Geico could save you hundreds on your car insurance. No matter what the competition says, Geico has been saving people so much money. Over 4 million drivers switched last year. So call Geico for a free rate quote today. It's easier than trying to shake down a leprechaun.
For a free rate quote, visit geico.com or call 1-800-947-AUTO. 15 minutes could save you hundreds on car insurance. President Obama did not claim that everything in New Orleans is fine now. On the contrary.
There's still too many people unable to find work. And there's still too many New Orleans folks who haven't been able to come home. I wanted to come here and tell the people of this city directly. My administration is going to stand with you and fight alongside you until the job is done. Until New Orleans is all the way back.
We're
not rebuilding the city that we want. We are creating the city that we want to become. After the storm, we were forced to find higher common ground. To touch great heights, we will renew our city. We will meet our new challenges just as we have before, together. From hell to high water, we ain't going nowhere.
The Osgood File. I'm Charles Osgood on the CBS Radio Network.
And finally, this half-hour Spider-Man has been arrested, and he's in police custody. Elaine Robert is a French skyscraper expert who earned the nickname for doing things like scaling a 57-story building in Sydney, Australia, with his bare hands. He was arrested after that move this morning, but the fans felt they got their money's worth. If you've ever seen him on TV, I have to close my eyes. Spider-Man was taken away in a cruiser after the cheers. The 48-year-old has climbed more than 70 skyscrapers all around the world, including the Empire State Building. And finally, archaeologists in Britain can't stand the heat, as we hear from Vicki Barker. She grew beneath the earth, trap moisture at a different rate than the surrounding soil. So when British archaeologists took to the air during this summer's heat wave, they saw the outlines of hundreds of new, previously undiscovered sites.
sunlight. You know,
No headaches on Route 93. 128 southbound is sloping 2A to Pavella Road with a working right there. Metro West to downtown. Okay. Next up, they come to at 1053 on the WBC's traffic on the 3.
The first ever Boston Fall event where you'll find exceptional offers on Mercedes-Benz including our full-size 4-matic models, equipped with the most sophisticated 4-wheel drive systems available. But hurry, just like all the over Lowlands, visit MBUSA.com/Lowlands.
The proceeding was the weekly test of the emergency alert system. WBZ serves the eastern Massachusetts area. This concludes this test of the emergency alert system.
There's a good feeling you get when you help others. The Salvation Army to know. They've been helping people for nearly 150 years. Just so you can trust your donated persons with the Salvation Army.
welcome to this documentary. This is what we do every day, every morning, from starting from 7 in the morning till 3 p.m. or sometimes double 7 to 11 p.m. And if I tell you as a military times, like starting from 0700 to 1500 or number, sometimes double, it's like 0700 to 300. That's what we do every day here. It's crazy, it's busy, and there are so many checkpoints in here. So this documentary, I hope you like it. My name is Khalid Hassan Abdurrahman. I work for Alai Barton, particularly in Arsenal Mall in Watertown. This mall belongs to Simon, and we have contact with them together. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. معي الآن يوحنا ملك الرحمن وحبشتي على بارتون وشبعيا كمبانيا دينا على بارتون معه بحر على محاولي أصبح من وجه الله يوش صدقنا كلامه أمادي كنا وجدتنا سعدت تدخل صحنه إلا كويتون كان واسك صوتا انكستو شورت بوي سمتان معنا عندر شلي I hope you know very soon inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.